Hi everyone, so I am gonna do a get ready with me. So yeah, I'm also going to be answering some random questions because I thought that would make it more interesting. My skin has been really weird recently. It's normally oily, but it's gone like really flaky, like here and around my mouth and like around my eyes. If anyone knows what's going on, let me know. Recently I bought loads of new skincare and I bought loads of like things that are really good for oily skin. My skin's gone all weird and flaky. It's really not helping the dry skin. I'm probably gonna get really frustrated about doing this makeup because it's just not gonna work. Anyway, I thought I'd answer some questions so you can get to know me. Although most of the people who watch my videos are my friends, so they already know me, but something is wrong with my skin. Like, it's literally burning to put stuff on it. Oh my god, it's so flaky. I'm gonna do 200, I'm not gonna do 200, but deep questions to ask if you really want to get to know someone. Let's just start with the first question. What's the one thing you would like to change about yourself? See, these are really deep. Okay, right now my dry ass skin, I don't know what's going on. Oh my god, I might need to start all over again. One thing I'd change about myself, probably how awkward I am and how I'm really not good at having conversations with new people. I feel like I'm okay if I like meet them for the first time because it's so like easy. It's just like, oh, what's your name? Like, what do you do? Whatever. Once I kind of know the person, but we're not really good friends, I never know what to say to them. You know, we've already gone through the initial step, the basic small talk, and now like you have to actually speak to them properly, and I just never know what to say. So we're not close enough to like tell them random things. Maybe also I wish I didn't have a stutter, which doesn't really come out that often, but sometimes it does. Like when I have to do a presentation, I get so stressed out. The thing is, I get so stressed out that I'm gonna stutter. Being stressed makes me stutter. It's really weird. I don't know. Okay, next question. Do you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert? This is actually really interesting because like I've always thought I was an introvert because I'm like shy and I don't really do well with people. And then I feel like when I came to uni, I was so just like always wanted to hang out with people and always wanted to meet new people. If I go off by myself during nights out and just make random friends. Then I was like, oh, maybe I'm an extrovert because like I do always, I mean, to be fair, I've always really liked to hang out with new people and everything. During uni, I thought maybe I'm just a shy extrovert, which is really, what does that even mean? After first year, I kind of lost the initial excitement of meeting new people and I've kind of got over it, and then I never wanted to see people. Always too lazy to hang out with people. I'd rather just like sit in my room and watch Netflix. Literally the other day my friends got annoyed at me because I wanted to watch Netflix instead of hang out with them. I did hang out with them though, but like I know once I'm hanging out with my friends that like I have a good time, but like the initial thought of it just like it makes me not want to. I just really like my alone time, so I realised that I'm probably an introvert. Okay, next question. What was the best phase in your life? Best years, probably first year of uni, just because I was so like carefree and confident and just was an extrovert for a year basically. I think it's kind of like developed me as a character. I don't know. I also really enjoyed year 11 for some reason. I don't know why, because like I didn't really enjoy school. I really hated my school years, so year 11 was like the best out of them because the expectation wasn't very high. So yeah, probably uni, because it was just, also uni was like the first time I was like on my own. It was kind of fun, like just doing my own thing. Next question, what was the worst phase in your life? This is actually really deep. I don't go on about the worst phase of my life. I think the worst phase was probably like during secondary school. I hated school so much, and I don't think a lot of people know this. Secondary school was probably the worst year of my life. Worse than sixth form, and sixth form was pretty horrendous. Why have I had like such a crappy life, but like it hasn't even been that bad? When I think about it, it's been like pretty bad, but then I've never been that sad. Like I've always been a pretty happy person, so guess that's good. Definitely happier now at uni, but apart from the bugs in my room, that makes me really upset. It's gonna be really awkward if anyone from secondary school watches this, but I don't think they would. If you are, that's really awkward. Here we go. So secondary school, I kind of just always felt Like I didn't have any friends, and I didn't really have any friends in sixth form either, but that's a different phase. So secondary school, I was part of like a massive group of girls. There was like 15 of us or something like that. I was very bad at socializing. I was just not confident at all. And then having like a massive group of friends, and everyone was like super close. We'd all sit together at lunch, like every lunch. Like, because I was so shy and didn't really have anything to say, it made it so much harder. The fact that the group was so big, even if I did have something to say like once, it was so hard to like get it in because like everybody was talking. I always just felt so left out, and because I felt like everybody was so close in the group and I was just like not really friends with them that much. Like I was friends with them and like we'd meet up outside of school, and like I'd be part of a group and everything, I'd be invited to things. I just never felt like I was close to anyone. Part of that was also just my mindset, and I was so shy that it wasn't anybody's fault that I didn't feel close to them. Yeah, it was the worst phase of my life. Always felt left out. I would literally, this is really bad, but I literally cry myself to sleep because I felt so alone. Gosh, this is kind of like, I'm just in my makeup, like having like a really deep chat with literally nobody. Well, this is a fun question. Is what you're doing now what you always wanted to do growing up? This is actually really interesting because so I remember in year 6 we had to do this like levers page, and there was a question about what career you wanted in the future. I remember I wrote that I wanted to be an animal biologist because I always used to watch this show about it's called Madagascar, not the cartoon, like a documentary, and it was about different species on the island Madagascar, and just found it really fascinating. So I guess like I wanted to have a career in researching animals. I don't really know if that it's a job. So that's what I wanted to do when I was in year 6 apparently. Secondary school, I got into watching movies and TV, and I was just a huge fangirl, like I still am. I for a very long time wanted to be an actress, and like I still kind of do, and like I don't think I'm that good at acting. So I don't know why. Me wanting to be an actress made me start theatre school. So I went to theatre school where we did acting, singing and dancing every Saturday. Yeah, it was a really good time. Like that was like one of the best times of my life actually, going to that theatre school. And that was also when I developed my love of dancing. And then I started going to an actual dance school, 1 hour a week kind of thing. I don't really think about acting anymore. I have not done any acting at uni, which is really weird actually. Like I really wish I did. I don't know, I was just too shy to do that, which is why I joined dance instead at uni. Doing uni dance has been a very different to doing dance when I was at home. I only did modern and tap. We didn't have anything like contemporary, lyrical, jazz, and I didn't do ballet because I just thought I was too old to start ballet, because I only started dance I think when I was like 15 or something like that, so I was quite old. And also like even before uni, like I really wanted to be a dancer, but that was kind of like a dream that like I knew was just a dream and literally never gonna happen. Like being an actress would have been more likely than being a dancer, and I knew that being an actress wasn't going to be possible either, so that tells you a lot about a dancing career. Like it was just not gonna happen. Like I'm not good at dancing. Dancer is like in my dreams, actress is like in my dreams, but like if I really wanted to, I could like audition for things. You know what, I should do acting TikToks. That's a thing. I did one and it blew up, it's got like 500 or something like views. Right, so that was a rant about goals and dreams. Oh yeah, so after the unrealistic dreams, I decided I really liked biology when I was in sixth form, and like I completely forgot about my year 6 biology dreams, and then remembered about that, and I was like, oh my god, I was always meant to do biology, and now I actually really enjoy it. So I also really wanted to do like astronomy because I really like space and stars, but I don't like physics. I will stick to just looking at stars. Right, next question. I've only done like 3 questions, but this is fun. Quick fire question. Would you ever take back someone who cheated? No. Okay, next question. These are really weird. How do you feel about sharing your password with your partner? Yeah, I would. If you don't trust your partner enough to share your password, do you really trust them in the relationship? Trust is very key. So, okay, this question is, who is the one person you can talk to about just anything? I'm the kind of person who is very open, so I basically can talk to every one of my friends about anything. If you were in a bad mood, do you prefer to be left alone or have someone to cheer you up? Left alone. I just get so frustrated at people when I'm in a bad mood. So yeah, definitely leave me alone. Did you ever write a journal? I'm guessing it means like a diary. This is actually crazy. Okay, the answer is yes. I've always written diaries throughout my whole life, actually. You can watch my video where I read my old diary. I wrote occasionally in secondary school as well. 2016, I basically wrote in my diary every single day of the year. So I've got a book where I've written every day of 2016, which is crazy. I wrote every day in my diary for 2016, 2017, most of 2018 until I went to uni and just didn't have time to write in my diary anymore. I got literal like 3 massive books, so every single day documented for 3-ish years. If you ever need to talk about something but you don't want to tell anyone, you just write it in your diary and it feels like you've gotten the words out even though you haven't actually told anyone. What's the one thing that people always misunderstand about you? I've got a resting bitch face, but I'm actually, you know, I actually am a bitch, so I guess that's not really a misunderstanding. If a genie granted you 3 wishes right now, what would you wish for? I would wish to have my own house with my boyfriend and for us to be living together. Because my living situation right now is not the most fun. Let me know if you want a bug video. I will explain the bug situation. Oh yeah, that's 1 wish. I've got 2 more. Wow. To be honest, I could just stay with that 1 wish. Oh, my next wish would be that COVID would go away. Duh. That's such an obvious wish right now. And 3rd wish, maybe I wish I had money. Okay, this is interesting. What's your biggest regret in life? I always say I don't have any regrets. Hashtag no regrets. Everything you do, even if it was a bad thing, I think it teaches us a lot. So even my worst decisions, I would not take back. It means I won't ever do it again. What's your biggest pet peeve? Loud eating. Right, you know what? I think this video is long enough, so I'm gonna finish up. So I hope you enjoyed. Pretty boring video, just talking about random things, but yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.